Hi there, Julie Cross here, and it's all about a day with Julie. I'd love to spend a day with you. I'm inviting 10 people to come into my place and my space to spend the day together. And this came about because I often get asked about mentoring. Do you mentor people one-on-one, etc.? And I do that on occasion. But I just thought in this instance, why not let's facilitate a group session where 10 of us could get together, or 10 maximum, and I'll run the day no matter how many there are. And we could all spend some going deeper time together where we really get an opportunity to go a little bit deeper than what I can do from a stage when there's 300 people in a room. And so that's kind of why I've gone about doing it. It's February the 25th of February. It's on a Sunday. It starts at 7:30 a.m. and that's a non-negotiable start time where we actually start with a walk along the beach. This is not going to be your traditional session of goal setting and business structure and all that sort of thing. It is going to be a little bit different because I think that we forgot that success isn't, just about what we do. Success is about who we are. And if we haven't got the who we are right, then everything that we do is sitting on a very shaky foundation. And that is, I think, why there is some frustration sometimes when people have gone out and spent all the money on the courses and they've done the Facebook or social media courses and they're doing the algorithms right and the logarithms and they know about all of that. They've done the goal setting and they've set their goals and they've written them down and they've got them on their vision board. But you still got to go a bit deeper than that. You actually got to go a bit deeper than that because that's all your structure. But what's the foundation? You can have all your policy and procedures in place, but suddenly feel like you're not getting anywhere because the who we are, we haven't got that sorted out. There's the be, do, have thing, whereas we focus more in our Western worlds on having it first and then doing it, and then we'll be later on. No, you've got to be first. You've got to get that right. You've got to get the foundation right. So we're going back to basics and making sure we've got a strong foundation for all of our structured success and all of our procedures and strategies that they can sit on a strong foundation. And so we've got to get this foundation right. And I think that's true personally. I think it's true professionally, and I see it in societies and in families, relationships. So we've got to get us right first. And so that's where we're starting. So the way the day will run is we'll go for our walk on the beach, and some people have a swim if they'd like, come back, freshen up at my place. We'll have breakfast on the balcony overlooking that beautiful view, and we'll start to talk about how the day is going to run. The morning session will be more of a structured presentation where I'll present some information to you based on what I'm hearing that people are needing to perhaps go a little bit deeper with, and obviously there'll be lots of input from you around that, and I will share some of the strategies that I've applied in my life as well. So we're going to look at ourselves in all areas of our life. It's not just about professional success, because we won't get the depth of professional success or the heights of success unless we're personally successful with regards to our emotional development, our spiritual development. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into those areas. Sometimes it's not about hard hitting and going do. Sometimes it's about hard loving and be. So we're kind of going to go there, and how we put that balance in, and how we and why it's so important, so that you can see the connection, and so that maybe you can make some connections for yourself about certain areas where you can see that you still need to grow. We're going to really delve into the connection between you heard me talk about this a lot, your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, and your success out there in the world. They're all connected. And sometimes I think if we're just trying to beat on one area where we're trying to be a success out there, but physically we're very unhealthy, it's not going to happen. The foundations are rocky, the foundations are shaky. There's going to be discontent somewhere. There's going to be some stuff to work on. Now, this comes from a place of me constantly working on it, and I pretty much share a lot of that with you on social media anyway, and you see that I go through this process. And then we'll be sharing with you the strategies that bring me out the other side of it, and what I learned from all of that, and what we can all learn from it, and why these struggles, there are gifts in them, and what we get out of that. So we're going to do that for the first session. We'll have lunch just across the road here on the beach, come back to my place in the afternoon. It's Julie Cross Unplugged. Any questions that you have that you've been dying to ask and go a bit deeper with me on, it may be something that have come out of the day that we've had already that you want to explore further, or it may be just something that you personally want to go deeper with me, and it will be in front of the group as well, because we will all get something out of everybody's questions as well. So that's kind of how the afternoon session will run as well. I am going to spend a lot of time bringing us back to our thinking, because that is one of the core foundational structures that we need very strong is to make sure our thinking isn't sabotaging us all the time, which just means, that we're doing all the right things out here. But if our thinking is tearing it down all the time, then we really need to work on that. And so we'll explore some strategies, because I think that we've become way too tolerant of letting our minds wander and our thoughts wander away, and we're not grabbing them. So we're going to talk about some techniques in how we can do that, so that you can take away some real strategies to make a difference with it, to apply immediately. I'm going to end the day with drinks and nibbles on the balcony with some reflections, of course, about what we got out of the day, but also what we're going to take forward from the day and action. And make sure that we're applying so that you're getting your maximum return on your investment. And I can't promise there won't be a bit of dance therapy in there somewhere, and lots of laughter and fun as well. So I'm looking forward to sharing the day with you. The details are all at the link where you can find out what your investment is and all other details of what's involved in the day. So I look forward to seeing you all. There will be gifts for everybody too, of course. We'll have a welcome gift, and all your refreshments are included as well. So thank you. I'm really looking forward to sharing some up and close personal space with you all and going deeper. Thanks so much. See you.